Hello, good afternoon, dobar dan, dobrodošli u novu video lekciju. Ispričat ću vam danas jednu kratku priču o jednoj daily routine, dnevnoj rutini, dakle šta je ono što radimo uglavnom svaki dan. Nadam se da ćete i vi na kraju ovog videa biti u stanju da sami ispričate svoju priču, dakle šta je ono što radite od jutra do večeri. Vežbamo present simple tense, dakle u pitanju je engleski za početni nivo. A pre nego što krenem ću vas podsjetiti da ako možda imate deci, želite da učite zajedno sa vašom decom engleski, kako engleski, tako i nemački, onda možete pogledati i video gde snimam zajedno sa mojim malim kolegom Nikom. Nik već veoma dobro priča engleski, uči sad i nemački i italijanski, ima 8 godina, pa možete i prateći njegov kanal da pratite kako njegov napredak, tako da i vi i vaša deca zajedno sa njim i sa mnom napredujete. Link se nalazi u opisu ispod videa. Naravno, ako već kliknete na link, ne zaboravite da pritisnete i dugme subscribe, da Nik ima malo više subscribera, da počne i više da snima. Ok, sad krećemo s lekcijom. So, every morning my alarm clock wakes me up. Every morning. Svakog jutra. My alarm clock, moj alarm, wakes me up. Me budi. Every morning my alarm clock, znači alarm clock je it, treće lice jednine, tako da ne zaboravite da stavite s na wake up. Wakes me up. Kako da pitam, da li tebe budi tvoj alarm? Does your alarm clock wake you up? Does, pošto je alarm clock it, treće lice. Does your alarm clock wake, sad bez s, pošto imam does, wake you up? Yes. Every morning my alarm clock wakes me up. Unfortunately, nažalost, unfortunately. I get up and I make my bed. I get up, ja ustajem, and I make my bed, and make my bed i nameštam krevet. Znači, za namestiti krevet koristit ćemo glagol make, napraviti. Get up, ustati, make your bed, make somebody's bed je namestiti krevet. So, I get up and I make my bed. Do you also get up and make your bed? Za ti, do you get up and make your bed? A za he, she ćemo pitati sa does. Does he get up and make his bed? Yes, he gets up and makes his bed. Dakle, opet pazite na taj S. So he or she gets up and makes his or her bed, and I get up and I make my bed. Then I go into the kitchen. Then, onda, I go, idem, into the kitchen, u kuhinju. Then I go into the kitchen. So where do you go then? Gde onda ideš? Where do you go? I go into the kitchen. Where does he go after he wakes up? After waking up. Nakon što ustane, he goes into the kitchen and I go into the kitchen. I usually have cereal and fruit for breakfast. I usually have. Ja obično imam cereal, kažemo neke pahuljice, and fruit i voće for breakfast za doručak. I usually have cereal and fruit for breakfast. Fruit je voće, nije fruit. Znači ovo i nam ne treba kad izgovaramo. Fruit. What do you usually have for breakfast? What do you usually have for breakfast? I usually have cereal and fruit for breakfast. What does he have for breakfast? He usually has a sandwich for breakfast, or he usually has croissant for breakfast. Okay. Next. After breakfast, I take a shower. After breakfast, nakon doručka, posle. I take a shower or I have a shower, tuširam se. Znači mi imamo glagol tuširati se. We don't usually say I shower. nego kažemo I pa glagol have ili take. Uzimam ili imam tuš. I have a shower. I take a shower. After breakfast I take a shower. Kako će biti nakon doručka, on se tušira. After breakfast he takes a shower. After breakfast he takes a shower. Or she takes a shower. What do you do after breakfast? I take a shower. What does he do after breakfast? He takes a shower. I get dressed for work. I get dressed, oblačim se, for work, za posao. So, to get dressed, kao izraz. Obući se. Postati obučen, bukvalno. Znači, kako se kaže, oblačim se, get dressed. Dve reči, pamtimo, moramo da zapamtimo. Znači, I get dressed, you get dressed, he gets dressed. Znači, ovo dressed ne menjam. Get menjam. I get, you get, he gets dressed for work. I take my bag and I leave the house. I take my bag, ja uzimam svoju torbu, and I leave the house i napuštam kuću. Bukvalno. Odnosno, odlazim iz kuće. I take my bag, I leave, to nije live, kratko live, živeti, piše se L i V E, live. Ovo je leave, i znači otići, napustiti. So what do you do after breakfast? I take my bag and I leave. Odlazim, idem. I leave the house. I ride the bus to work. Znači, jedan od načina da kažemo idem autobusom na posao je I ride the bus to work. Of course, you can say I go to work by bus. Onako najškolski primjer. I go to work by bus. I ride the bus to work. Ili I take the bus to work as well. I take the bus to work. Znači, spoken English, govorni engleski, možda varijanta ko se najčešće čuje. I ride the bus to work. I go to work by bus. I take the bus to work. Whatever you want. Okay. Next, at the workplace, I greet my colleagues. Znači, na radnom mestu. At the workplace. I greet, pozdravljam, my colleagues, svoje kolege. So to greet somebody is to say hello. I say hello to my colleagues. Drugi način da kažemo to isto. At the workplace or at the office, I say hello to my colleagues or I greet my colleagues. Greet. Pozdravljam. I greet my colleagues. First, I check my emails. Prvo, proveravam svoje mailove. First, I check my emails. What does he do? Well, first he checks his emails. On proverava, he checks his emails. Ja proveravam, I check my emails. And then I start with my tasks. And then I start with my tasks sa svojim obavezama, sa svojim zadacima. So, task je obaveza, zadatak koji mora postati. So, and then I check my emails and then I start with my tasks. He starts with his tasks. She starts with her tasks. I start with my tasks. Around noon, I take a break. Oko podneva, around noon, I take a break, pravim pauzu. Znači, ne kažemo I make a break, što bi bilo pravim pauzu, nego uzimam pauzu, znači koristimo take a break, take glagol uz break, a ne make. Kao što mi kažemo pravim zabavu, pravim žurku, ne kažemo isto make a party, ne zvuči, it doesn't sound nice. So we have a party or we throw a party and we take a break. We don't make a break, we don't make a party. Okay. So around noon, I take a break. Ili he, around noon, he takes a break. What does he do around noon? Around noon, he takes a break. I eat a sandwich and I drink water. Jedem sandwich I pijem kafu. I eat a sandwich and I have a cup of coffee, or I eat a sandwich and I drink some water, or I have a sandwich, I eat a sandwich and I drink some juice. Okay. After the break, I continue working. After the break, nakon pauze. I ne kažemo after the pause. Pauza, pause je nešto drugo, kao pause kad pauziramo video, ali break je pauza za doručak, za ručak. Nakon pauze, after the break, I continue working, nastavljam da radim. Ovde konkretno možete reći I continue to work ili I continue working. Znači za continue ovaj drugi glagol može da bude praćen tu plus infinitivom, kao ovo nastavljam raditi, I continue to work, ili nastavljam sa poslom, I continue working. He continues working. On nastavlja da radi. At 5 p.m. I go home. U 5 popodne idem kući. At, ispred sati, tako? At 5 p.m. a.m. in the morning. p.m. in the afternoon. At 5 p.m. u 5 popodne u 17 časova. I go home. At 5 p.m. he goes home. Or she goes home. I go home. I look forward to dinner. I look forward to dinner. Znači, da kažemo, radujem se, jedva čekam, radujem se večeri, jedva čekam večeru. To look forward to something jeste radovati se nečemu, iščekivati nešto, priželjkivati nešto. So, I look forward to, ako hoćete koristite glagol, glagol ide sa ing nastavkom uvek, tako da ću reći I look forward to seeing you. Radujem se što ćete vidjeti, jedva čekam da te vidim. I look forward to seeing you. I look forward to meeting you. Radujem se što ćete upoznati. A ovdje imamo imenicu, tako da I look forward to the ice cream. I look forward to dinner. I look forward to a cup of coffee. Znači, iščekujem, jedva čekam tu šolju kafe. Okay, so what does he look forward? He looks forward to dinner. What does he look forward to? He looks forward to dinner. In the evening, I watch TV or read a book. Uveče gledam TV ili čitam knjigu. Sada, moderno doba, in the evening, I scroll. Šta je scroll? This, on the phone, when you scroll. But that's not good. Sad mislim da je bolje mnogo gledati TV. Naravno, najbolje čitati knjigu, najgore scrollovati po telefonu. Okay, in the evening I watch TV or read a book. Sometimes I meet friends at a cafe. Sometimes, ponekad, I meet friends, se sretnem sa prijateljima at a cafe, u nekom kafiću. Sometimes I meet friends at a cafe. Sometimes I meet friends at a cafe. We talk about our day. We talk, mi pričamo about our day, našem danu. So what do you talk about? Čemu pričate? What do you talk about? We talk about our day. I take a short walk in the park. Ili I take a short walk in the park. Idem u kratku šetnju parkom. Ovdje smo sa take, kao što smo rekli, I take a shower. I take a short walk. Znači, bukvalno uzimam. I take a break. I pravim pauzu. 3 smo imali izraza sa take. Take a shower, take a break, take a short walk. Možemo naravno reći I go for a short walk in the park. Školski. Kažemo go for a walk, ići u šetnju. I go for a short walk in the park. I take a short walk in the park. At home, I brush my teeth. Kod kuće, perem zube. At home, I brush my teeth. Znači, brush je četka. Brush je četkati. Četkice za zube, mi kažemo četkice za zube. Toothbrush. Tako da se i samim tim ne koristi glagol prati, wash, nego brush, četkam zube. I brush my teeth. Na nemačkom se kaže čistim zube. Čisti. Putzen. A ovde je brush. I brush my teeth. Teeth su zubi. I put on my pajamas. Oblačim pižamu. I put on, obući. Put on, skinuti, take off. In the morning, I take off my pajamas. In the evening, I put on my pajamas. Put on, obući, take off, skinuti. Nije take on. Put on, take off. On, off. I put on my pajamas and then I go to bed. Onda idem u krevet. Then he goes to bed. On ide u krevet. Where does he go? He goes to bed. Where do you go? I go to bed. Nema tu the bed, nikad samo go to bed. Before falling asleep, I think about the day. Before falling asleep. Znači, bukvalno pre uspavljivanja. Znači, pre nego što zaspi. Pre nego što se uspavam. I think about the day, razmišljam o danu, tom danu. Znači, fall asleep, opet nešto moram naučiti na pamet, kako se kaže, uspavati se, pasti, uspavan, fall asleep. Kao što smo imali obući se, postati obučen, get dressed. Uspavati se, fall asleep. Tako se i zaljubiti se, kaže fall in love. Padnem u ljubav. Fall in love, padnem u san, padnem uspavan, fall asleep. So when did you fall asleep? Ili when do you fall asleep? Kada obično zaspiš. A ovdje imamo ovaj before. Preposition i tako da ide sa ing nastavkom iza. Before going, before sleeping, before eating. Uvijek ing iza. After i before. After falling asleep, before falling asleep. What do you do before falling asleep? I read a book. What do you do before falling asleep? I think about the day. What do you do before falling asleep? I scroll on my phone. Till 2 in the morning. Okay. I'm tired but happy. I am tired. Umoran sam. But happy. Ali srećan. He is tired but happy. I am tired but happy. The lights are off and I fall asleep. The lights are off. Znači, svetla su ugašena. I ja fall asleep. Zaspim. The lights are on. Svetla su upaljena. I read a book. The lights are off. Svetla su ugašena. I fall asleep. Zaspim. I fall asleep. The next morning, everything starts again. Sljedećeg jutra sve ponovo počinje. The next morning, everything starts. Znači, everything, treća lice jednine, S. Does everything start again? Yes, everything starts again. The next morning, everything starts again. That's my daily routine. To je moja dnevna rutina. That is my daily routine. That's my daily routine. Morning routine, jutarnja daily routine. I like my routine. Dopada mi se moja rutina, znači on se ne žali na takav način života. He likes his routine, or she likes her routine. I like my routine. Every day is a little different, but I'm content. Every day is a little different. Pomalo skoro su isti. Ali I'm satisfied, I'm content. Ja sam zadovoljna. Content, satisfied, zadovoljna. Every day is a little different, but I'm satisfied, I'm content. Svaki dan je različit, ali ja sam zadovoljna. Ok, that's it for today. To nam je priča za danas. Nadam se da vam se dopala. Ne zaboravite like, subscribe, dugme join takođe ako želite da mi pomognete da nastavim sa snimanjem i na taj način što ćete postati član kanala. Plaćanje male mesečne članarine pritiskom na dugme join koji se nalazi pored dugmeta subscribe ili link u opisu ispod svakog videa. Vidimo se u sledećem videu. Goodbye.